breaking news in the stock market. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your fourth ever weekly installment of the State of the Market. Hey, what is going on, YouTube? It is your host, Sean, also known as the Prophet of Profit. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy up and down week the market had. On Monday and Tuesday, we saw the Dow drop about 1,000 points, and then this was then followed by another 1,000-point rally the remainder of the week. I think this goes to show that the market as a whole has a lot of strength right now. Keep in mind, as I said last week, we are up about 30% since the March lows. So it isn't necessarily like we're in a deep downtrend anymore. We are heading up, although I do need to say, I said this in previous videos, we do need to be aware of further economic descent, because I do think it is coming because of this whole pandemic. As shitty as it sounds, I think that's just the reality of the situation. You know, in my opinion, the longer and longer even half of this country stays on lockdown or even partial lockdown, you're just going to see more and more economic problems caused by it. And, you know, this still very well could be the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you know, I'm still sticking to the hypothesis that we're not going to hear remotely the end of this, like in our daily lives, until there's a vaccine out for this virus. And, you know, that's probably, I'm going to get into this later in the video, but that may take, you know, 8 to 12 months. So we have a long road ahead of us, although recently it has been nice. So with that brings us to the big runners that happened this week. And as always, at least what it's been like lately, as always, these are two coronavirus stocks, and these are two coronavirus vaccine stocks, so it kind of ties into what we were just talking about. And the first one is NVIV, ticker symbol INO. So taking a look at NVIV, it definitely is going to be one of those stocks that you are going to hear a lot about in the coming months to a year, because not only is it a coronavirus vaccine stock, and not only is it a coronavirus vaccine stock that started human trials this month, but it also is a coronavirus human trial vaccine stock that is backed by the legend, the man, the myth, Bill Gates. And obviously that is big news, because that means they are going to have funding, and that is partially why they have ran over 100% in the past 5 days. Not to mention they had this big enormous news. NVIV CEO says it's possible for coronavirus vaccine to be ready in 12 to 18 months, which clearly, when investors hear that, the sentiment shoots up, and that also is probably a big factor as to why the stock has been running big lately. Not to mention, today, I'm making this video on Monday, it's a state of stock market video for last week, but I'm mentioning this. So big news today. Bill Gates, backer of NVIV and 6 others, so important to say 6 others right there, but NVIV, they said NVIV, says coronavirus vaccine could be mass produced within a year. With that in mind, and the fact that it says Bill Gates, backer of NVIV and others, so it's NVIV and others, in my opinion, that's pretty big news. And clearly with news like that, this stock is going to be on a ton of people's radar in the coming, you know, 6 to 8 to 12 months. And that brings us to our next big coronavirus runner that has happened recently, and that is VXRT, ticker symbol VXRT. And what has made this pop big recently is the fact that they announced positive preclinical data for its oral COVID-19 vaccine program, and they actually did testing on animals. So this wasn't even human trials. So this is pretty much lesser of an NVIV, in my opinion. And Vaxart ran from $1.64 to now $4 in the span of, you know, like 8 days. That's a psycho run. Big steady uptrend. And overall, I do think Vaxart is a stock that needs to be on everyone's radar going forward, because the fact alone that it's a coronavirus vaccine stock is going to keep it relevant for, you know, God knows whenever all this stuff is going to end. So it will be on a ton of people's radar, and it should definitely be on yours. So with that brings us to the next part of this video, where we're just going to go over some stocks that could offer potential good trading opportunities going forward within this next week or so. And the first stock I think that is going to do very well, and the benefit of doing this video a day late out here on Mondays, I can see what's happening on Monday, because with this stock, it's moving here on Monday very well, and that is VIVE Medical Inc., ticker symbol VIVE. I think I said the name right, but the ticker symbol is VIVE. And pretty much what this stock is right now, it's sitting at 2 times its normal daily volume, and it had a 10 to 12% pop this morning at around 10 to 11. And as of right now, it is holding those gains on that pop. And so overall, I think this is a stock that could potentially show continuation into tomorrow and possibly have a multi-day run under the right conditions here with good volume. I very well could see this stock going to 1 because VIVE is a stock that is known for big pump and dumps. So I'm just saying, if you were to get in the stock, sell at the top. I'm targeting like 80 cents to $1. It could go to $1 on good conditions, but I think it could go to 80 if everything goes right here. So this is definitely a stock to keep on your radar going forward. And the last stock we are going to be taking a look at here in today's video is NVIVO Therapeutics, ticker symbol NVIV. And pretty much what the deal is with NVIVO Therapeutics is that they had an offering close on April 17th. Keep in mind it's April 27th now, at a purchase price of $1.75 a share. And as of right now, NVIVO is at $1.40 a share. So clearly, there is a lot of upside being offered for this stock. As of right now, my PT is $2. And if you look at NVIVO's yearly chart, it is a stock that has been beat down badly. And, you know, about 10 to 15 days ago, looking at the stock, it was over $2 a share easy. So it could potentially easily get there again, in my opinion. So this is definitely a stock to keep on your radar going forward. As I said with previous stocks, it offers a good trade opportunity, in my opinion. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this week's video has come to an end. I appreciate all the continued support lately. It really means a lot. It really motivates me to keep making videos, even on the days that I don't want to make videos. As you can see, I've been late the past 2 videos on my midweek market overview and then this one. That's just because, you know, some days it's just hard to sit here in front of my computer for hours and just get it done. But I did it today, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please do not forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and let's go make some money.